Hey Gemini, welcome to Key Wisdom. Ruth here with your April love reading. This is for sun sign, moon sign, rising Venus sign, etc., etc. Any major placements for you. We're going to look at love. We're going to look at the I'm going to stop talking now. Situation going into the month of April for you. Gemini, feelings for you are the Knight of Wands. So this is why it's coming out fast. I'm just going to stop talking. How you feel about this situation. How your person feels about this situation. Don't worry about them. Your hopes about this situation. Your person's hopes about this situation. Wow. Lots of energy on this side, isn't there? So we've got lots of wand energy. Oh, it's interesting. Then we want the outcomes, please, in the center for us. Do we do the outcomes? Yeah, this way. Oh, no, I was usually do it that way. Outcomes for the in the center. We're going to look at this one as well, which is going to be maybe an area of healing for you. Now, the reason I am talking and dealing and not talking and doing up and doing down is because, my darling, the energy is extremely strong for you, okay? And I have to just go with where the energies want me to take me. So we have got quite an energetic month. Now, before I turned the camera on and I was meditating and shuffling the cards, I could feel a huge amount of confusion that you have been feeling regarding your love situation. And I was, as I said before I was recording the film, I was like, okay, this is really clearing. And clearly the messages are coming through nice and clear for you, nice and strongly for you. We have clarity here with the Knight of Wands, with the Queen of Wands, with the Death card, with the Ace of Swords. We have clarifying cards that are already out, that want to be out, that want to be seen. There's a very important message for you. This card is at the base of your reading, and this card is the Six of Swords. We have Judgment underneath that as well, which tells me that you have been going through something in your mental world, okay, in your consciousness, in your conscious mind. You've been going through something, and it's like that is coming to an end. You're cutting out the fog, the confusion, the stagnation, these are just at the bottom, the holding on, and it's time for healing and moving forward. So as you enter April, Gemini, you're feeling like you really want to go towards something, and the overall energy for you is the Six of Swords. So this is a card, number 6 is a number of balance, it's a number of harmony, peace and acceptance. It's a number of the Lovers card, which is your energy, Gemini. So this is very much you in your element, but moving on. There's an acceptance. There's an acceptance of inner child wounding, and an acceptance that that has been the thing that has held you back. Well, no more. As I say that, the clock turns to 111. This is an energetic gateway opening for you. Are you going to rush in? You have the clarity now. You've received the judgment now. You've received this awareness now. It's as if for the first time you are able to acknowledge, this card is just talking to me right now. It's as if for the first time you are able to acknowledge and understand how this inner child wounding that's happened obviously many years ago when you were a child, how this inner child wounding has restricted, and the word is obstacles, created obstacles in your romantic life. You've understood this judgment, you've understood this information during the back end of March. I feel during the back end of March, the last 2 weeks of March, and it's that awareness now that is driving you forward, that is moving you forward, that is clearing out the stagnation. Okay, this card wants to be out next, even though this should be your next card, which is your situation going into this month. But this card, there we go, we've got the Empress energy. There's this energy, number 3, I feel like it's a card of maturation for you. I feel like it's a card of understanding for you. This is linked to mother. This is linked to the divine feminine. This is linked to compassion. Again, it's linked to acceptance. It's number 3, so it's linked to your 3rd chakra, your solar plexus, which is your power center, your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your ability to manifest. This is birthing that wisdom, this inner knowing. You're able to change your environment, and this is what you're understanding, and it's because of the awareness that you have come into. Okay, we'll just put that one there. Now, your energy or the situation going into the month of April, my darlings, is the Knight of Wands. This is passion for you. This is movement for you. This is energy for you. This is creativity for you. This is wanting for you. This is wanton desire for you. And not only is it's a lot, it's a lot, it feels a lot. You have a huge amount of energy, passion for somebody, and you're trying to ride that wave. You're trying to kind of control that passion, tame that passion, not in a way that you want to close off. No. You do not want to close off your passion. You are trying to have that conversation clearly, speak clearly. You're trying to express yourself clearly, but it's overwhelming, I should say, and it is overwhelming for you, but you are doing it anyway. What a beautiful energy. You are taking action. I feel like there has been a pause. I feel like there has been some delay. The word just came in. Some delay in movement, in travel, in action. But I feel like it's been because of clarity, and I feel like it's been, you know, these are the oh, look, there we go. Hang on a second, let me show you. Look, so we've got the Fool card here, so as well. So I feel like it's because of these type of energies, these type of waiting for wisdom to come through. Wisdom has come through. Okay, so let's look at how you feel going into about this situation. So you're about ready to speak up, ready to communicate your truth, ready to express yourself, ready to claim victory, ready to I feel like lay it all out. I feel like you're ready to lay it all out. I feel like you're ready to say how it is. I feel like you're ready to say what you feel. I feel like you're ready to say what it is you know. I feel like you're ready to say, yes, you know, this is me. Yes, this is my life. Yes, this is who I am. Yes, you know, this is the mistakes I've made. Yes, but this is how I feel about you. Like, I feel like it's like that kind of energy, like that kind of, you know, matter of fact, it's passionate, but it's very clear. It's passionate and clear. It's like it's like you're telling someone the weather, but it's like, no, I'm telling you that I love you. I want to be with you. I was an idiot, or you were an idiot, or I'm gonna forgive you, or whatever it is. It's like you are saying it like that, like, but just like matter of fact, like I'm gonna lay it out for you right now. This is how I feel. This is what I want. This is why it is like that, straight up. That's what it is you feel. There, I mean, the emotions are there. This is what you feel. So the divine feminine, the Queen of Cups, divine feminine, the Empress, divine feminine, it's all about understanding. So on the tree of life, you know, you have Hokma, which is the god, higher power, if you will, energy from the universe, and then like the judgment energy, and then you have the divine masculine, the first divine masculine, which is Hokma, which is action, responding to that, and then you have Binah, which is divine feminine, and Binah is about understanding. So the divine masculine is about wisdom, going out, doing things, having experiences, having conversations, you know, taking action, and the divine feminine is about understanding gained from that wisdom. So what I now know because of what I've done. Well, what you've done, what you've been doing is you've been understanding, you've been growing, you've been responding to yourself, you've been engaging with yourself. And then you have this Queen of Cups, recognizing, understanding your emotions. And this is what you are laying out. This is, as I said, I mean, that's how the conversation is going to go. You know, it's going, and you know, you can flip reverse it if you're cross watching, you know you're alive. But it's that energy. It's very clear, it's very direct, and it's about emotion. So you are being very clear about your emotions because you know that that is what you must be on this energy. So how do they feel? We've got the death card. This card, just there's lots of messages coming through about this energy. Okay, I feel like everyone's shouting at me, so just bear with me a second, guys. Shut up. There's a lot of energy coming through this card, and they're saying this is the card, this is the message. They're saying this is where they've been transforming. This is what they're saying. This is the message, this is the message, this is the message. But this is where your person or you have been in this transformation. So very similar energies in a sense. I mean, you've got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, you know, number 4 related to death card. You know, you've got this energy of transformation, and it's as if this person's been going through their own transformation, or this could be you, as I said, vice versa, whatever. It's as if this person's been going through their own transformation as well, and this is the time to shine. That's the word that came through. This is their time to shine. So I feel like they know what it is they want. They know how it is they feel. They think of the death card is transformation, right? So think of an ice cube melting into water. It's like when you are the state before death, you are this rigid ice cube. Okay, you're fixed in your ways, you're fixed in your ideas, you're fixed in your perspective, you're fixed in your what you think you're capable of in love, what you think you're worthy of in love. Well, this transformation is heat has been applied to this ice cube. Okay, heat has been applied to this person. Passion potentially, an awakening potentially, love potentially has awakened this person, and that's started to melt their ice cube, started to transform them. And it means that they are more fluid. It means that they can go further with themselves, that they can understand themselves more now because of this process. That's what the transformation process is. That's what the death process is. You don't disappear, but you become more of yourself. You then you boil the water and it becomes steam. You know, you expand every time you go through a process of death or transformation. And that's what's happened to this person on this side. Okay, this is the message. So this is the message. They are walking away from that. They're walking away. We'll clarify this energy. They're walking away. Are they walking away from you? Well, let's see, because you're wanting to walk toward them and they're wanting to potentially walk away from you. But this is also an energy of moving away from emotional challenges, emotional cycles. This is what this energy represents. So we've got death. I mean, we've got truth on both sides here. We've got the king. There we go. So we've got truth on both sides and we've got love on both sides. So it's as if I had a similar messages today. There's another one that wants to come out. It's this one here. We'll look at that in a second. The new base of the reading is the Seven of Swords. So this energy of the Seven of Swords is about consciousness, mental consciousness. That's what the sword energy is about, and logic and reason, etc. And this is like holding things back, you know, knowing something, having some information and keeping that information to yourself. And you might have kept this information to yourself because you didn't want to hurt the other person, or the other person didn't want to hurt you. Or you might have kept this information to yourself because if I tell the other person this, then they might be hurt by what I say, or they might think of me differently, or they might treat me differently, or so I don't want to tell them. So this is what we do. We hold back, and I feel like both of you on both sides have held back. But what we see now is we see love on both sides. So we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So we've got this divine masculine, divine feminine energy, this twin flame. It feels like a lot of twin flame unions are happening in the month of April. We've got this balance on both sides, these feelings on both sides, but we've also got truth on both sides. We've also got truth on both sides. So it looks like the truth on both sides is, it's like this person held back because, oh, it just came through very clear, thank you. This person held back because of their own emotional wounds, their own emotional cycles, and the eclipse here of the moon and the sun the sun illuminated the moon. The sun illuminated all those feelings that were beneath the surface. The sun illuminated, the heat was applied to the ice cube, and it started to melt. That's what happened. And it's as if as soon as as soon as the energy between you two started, as soon as it became energy and became passion and became this intangible sort of draw, it was that in itself that kind of illuminated this emotional cycle, and helped this person to recognize, to transform, to understand that they are, wow. This is what's below the Seven of Swords, by the way, the Ten of Cups. It's as if this person realized the heat of this relationship, the heat of that intangibleness, as I said. It's as if it was that kind of awakened them to the emotional woundings, their emotional, what they really felt. There could have been, as I said, there's probably been some sort of separation or some sort of space for judgment. So if that makes sense, so you've maybe had time apart, maybe not been speaking or whatever, but it's that space of judgment. On your side, you have the Ace of Swords, and as I said, flip reverse it, and on their side they've got the King of Swords. So there's this energy, again, balance on both sides, clarity on both sides. So this is speaking your truth, this is speaking truthfully, this is behaving authentically, this is being stand up, and you've got your energies on both sides. So you could be dealing with another earth sign, you could be earth sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a water sign, Scorpio. To be fair, there's a lot here, but you can see the signs. So it looks like there's a balance on both sides of both truthfulness, openness, honesty, and emotion, and wanting to act on what you now feel, what you now know. That's what I feel on both sides. Okay, so what your hopes for this? And it came out again with its own clarifying card just there. So your hope seemed to be this energy of the Three of Wands here. Your hope seemed to be that this calling this person in, calling in this Empress, male, female, doesn't matter, calling in this Empress, calling in this abundance, calling in this compassion, calling in this love, calling in this acceptance. This is what you are doing. You're waiting for this to arrive. You're waiting for this to come toward you almost. Gemini, or the other person, whoever, whatever, waiting for this to come towards you. I feel you beckoning it. Come Empress. Yes, I feel you beckoning it. I feel you kind of wanting to make this happen, wanting this person to come towards you, wanting this Empress to come towards you, wanting this love to come towards you. This card wants to now be seen. I feel like it must be, yeah. Oh my gosh. You see, I mean, do you know what I say? Like, it looks like I'm just, what is she doing at store? I'm just dealing the cards. But look at this. I mean, Emperor, Empress, you are calling each other in. It's not just you calling this person in. It's you, the other person, calling you in as well. You're going as the magician energy. Again, this is that magician energy as well of creating. Of manifesting what it is you want, manifesting your desires, manifesting the life, the etc. that you want, and manifesting the relationship, the love that you want, manifesting those type of situations, the new excitement that you want. You're calling that in, and the other person's going, yeah, I hear you, hey, I'm here, but like, it's like that. It's like you're communicating with each other. That, again, divine masculine, divine feminine on both sides. So I feel, again, this twin flame energy. These are major arcanas. These are not the mundane. This isn't the nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy, but it's not the Queen. It's not the Empress. Yeah, and we've got the Emperor here as well. So we have the Knight of Wands, this energy, this unbridled sort of this wanton desire. That's the word, the phrase that came to my mind, wanton desire. But we also have this energy of the Emperor and Empress, this divine energy, that's so funny that I was just saying, it's like you're calling them in, and it happens to be the Emperor, Empress, beautiful. So this is, I feel it's twin flame. You will know. When we see all these court cards as well, we see all the queens and the kings and the pages, etc. That means a lot of that. They indicate change, transformations, all of these energies indicate transformations, different transformations that you're going through. So it means that you're going through many little transformations in thought, in expression, etc. And so is this other person, and that creates a huge change overall. Okay, this person, their hopes about this relationship, well, they're kind of being the emperor. You know, it's funny because it's like they're kind of being the empress. This is like the empress. You know, this is like waiting, patient, calling in, under feeling this. It's like they're hearing this call. It's like the magician sending out the call and the Queen of Wands is hearing it. It's like you know, it's like you're sort of sending out this call. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And this person's hearing it. You know, you're speaking to each other. You're, you know, this. I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna have to say it now because it came into my mind. Telepathy. You know, that is something that is. You know, it sounds, you know, when you say telepathy, that sounds crazy, but you know, how can you sort of communicate with someone else? But I feel that, and I feel like you doubt it, but oh my gosh, have you seen what's beneath that Ten of Cups? It's the King of Pentacles. Are you serious right now? A King of Wands. So King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, Empress, Emperor. I mean, if that's not a twin flame, then I don't know what is, guys. Oh my word, that's so funny. We just need the High Priestess now. Then we've got Magician, High Priestess. You know, good. Anyway, you know, I feel this on both sides. I feel this, and when we talk about telepathy, and it sounds like, oh my god, that's ridiculous. It's like, I'll give you a very quick example because we're running out of time. But when I met my nana for the first time when I was in my 20s. She lives in Nigeria. I'm named after my nana. She died. She was born in 1899 and she died in 2013. You do the math. Anyway, I saw her. I fell in love with her immediately. She saw me. It was amazing. She passed away. It was awful. I was so sad. I was crying. I was crying. But then after a few weeks of crying and meditation, that's when I began my meditation journey. I realised that I could speak to my nana every single day. I realised that she was like here, like inside me, like she was here. She was part of me and I was part of her. I was made of her blood and I was made of her DNA and I was made of her bones, and I just need to just speak to her. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Nana, hey babe. That's what I mean by telepathy. With your twin flame, you are a part of each other. You were created at the same at the same moment. Your consciousness was created at the same time. So all you must do is to think of that person. All you must do is know that that person is thinking of you. You feel it. You know it. That's what I mean by telepathy. And that's what I feel on both sides for you guys. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, Gemini. Tower moment. Wow. This is interesting energy. Oh, these are the cards for the Tower. They were like, these are the cards for the Tower. Oh my gosh. I always say the Tower to me feels like the Ace of Cups. But this is a shock. It's funny because it's like we say these things, we talk about telepathy and twin flame and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yeah, whatever. Divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin flame journey. And you're like, yeah, whatever. And then it happens and you're like, what? Like, I feel like it's that type of energy. See? I feel like it's that energy. It's not the energy of it's not the energy of oh my god, something bad's happening. It's like, oh my gosh, did another king and queen. Are you for real right now? There's divine masculine, divine feminine on both sides. And it's like, yes, you understand the truth. Yes, you see the truth. Yes, it was the truth. Yes, you knew it was the truth. Your intuition told you. Your mind was telling you. Your guides were telling you. By the way, just a side note, this is from a personal interpretation for me, this is my card for my nana and for my guy, my passed on loved ones. They support me and celebrate me. And when I've done something good, I get this, hey girl, hey, like we manifested that. Anyway, that's what they always say to me. And that's like this. It's like, yes, you manifested that, Gemini. So this is you or them, but there's definitely a surprise. And the surprise is definitely that you get, it seems to be true. What you feel, what they feel. This idea of telepathy, this idea of, thinking the same and feeling the same and knowing the same and blah, 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 like this on both sides, like I really feel that. And again, king and queen, 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 divine masculine, divine feminine, it's here. Out comes the Hierophant. And in fact, we saw that before, didn't we? So we've got the Hierophant, this higher level commitment, potentially this choice, this decision being made, this choice to trust you, this choice to to go after the thing that you want, the thing that you need. And there's confusion in all this. I really feel like this is what is clearing. This is what is clearing this confusion. It's like this card is you can live your rules or somebody else's. You can live your life or somebody else's life. You can live the life that you want, or you can live the life that society tells you should live because you're a man, or because you're a woman, or because you're this age, or because you're this color, or because you're this religion. There's you, and then there's everything else. There's what you feel, and then there's everything else. That's what this card represents. So what are you going to do? What's going to be the thing that moves you? That's what this card represents. It represents a commitment to truth, a commitment to integrity, a commitment to self, a higher level commitment, a commitment to your higher self, a commitment to engaging with your higher self, to listening to your higher self, to clearing out this fog, to clearing out this confusion, and to going for what it is you want. Gemini, I love that reading for you. I hope you love this reading too. That rhymes. I'm a poet. I do know it. My next reading for you guys will be in the middle of March, around the 10th. I will not post next week. So if you are not already, please subscribe. If you are not already, please follow Key Wisdom on Instagram. If you have not already, please like, please share, please subscribe, etc. Okay, my darlings, have a wonderful April, Gemini. It's going to be beautiful. Divine masculine, divine feminine, love, 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 all that stuff. Love it. Have a wonderful month, my darlings, and I'll see you again very soon with your brand new reading. Take care, my darlings. Bye.